good. All right. Yeah.
Hi.
Mute or unmute?
This farther away from the
microphone.
But here we are having.
Not only do you have,
But when they will speak, we will go.
you have two devices, that's the problem.
I'm talking with them here.
Okay.
Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so our mission is to provide post-incarcerated inmates a pathway to reach their own summit. And by
Bloody, no? My eyes then.
It is.
It's bloody, right?
Yeah, it's blurry on the bottom. The bottom is blurry, yes.
That's good.
yeah.
That's better. Is that better?
Yeah,
That's better?
yes.
Now the bottom is really focused.
You should pull it backwards.
Yeah, pull it back.
Okay, that's better, right?
Yes. That's good.
That's crooked, but that's the best one to do now. It's all technology. So okay,
Okay.
just hear her. That's all. we can say.
Okay, so we hope to have these post-incarcerated inmates welcome back into society with a love and care approach. And some things we help to provide, just like housing, skill training, job, skill training being like budgeting or like cooking, folding clothes, whatever it needs, and then job training as well. And long-term education, always job opportunities, all of that. So why did Dr. Khanna start this initiative? Well, he's been an attorney for a number of years, and over the years, he recognized that these people weren't receiving the proper care that they deserve as a human being. And so with that, we made it to, reduce the recidivism and just start accepting these people as individuals, as a society. Video for you guys.
That's you.
can hear the sound.
Priya,
Alex,
Priya,
this is too close to that.
Priya.
Yeah, but the sound is not there.
So sorry.
Priya, are you there?
There's no sound.
I'll take care of it. Priya, are you there? Priya,
Yes, I'm here.
okay, stop sharing
The
your
volume is
screen.
all the way up.
I understand. Stop sharing your screen. Okay. Now go back to share screen, and before you share it, there's two buttons on the bottom that says include audio. Do you see those two little buttons on the bottom on the left?
Yes, okay, got it.
Go ahead. Thank you. Isn't it about time we stop the revolving door of arrest and rearrest in underserved communities? Young adults, once arrested, are rearrested 55% of the time in just 12 months. The current system does not help them get out of a life of crime once released. Once a young person is arrested, the opportunities such as finding work, finding housing are almost non-existent. This creates a loss of hope and frequently leads to depression. Due to setbacks, they find themselves mentally incarcerated. In other words, being free from physical jail, but being mentally imprisoned. Many are forced back into a life of crime, and unfortunately, some even commit suicide. The Juvenile Justice Reformation Act concentrated on reducing crime before incarceration and for protection of inmates while incarcerated, but provided little direction for post-incarcerated young adults. Dr. Khanna saw this and felt the lack of support for post-incarcerated young adults. Therefore, he launched his ReturningYouth.com initiative to provide them with proper housing, medical and psychological assistance, short-term job training, career counseling, and peer support to improve their lives. Dr. Khanna tailored this initiative with a loving, holistic approach because he believes the missing link in their lives is this love and support. This is what Dr. Khanna has to say about this initiative.
This initiative provides young adults with a pathway to be reintegrated into society, pursuing a new and productive life after being released from incarceration. My wish is to change society's perspective on young adults so they recognize their value and flourish in their own communities.
We have launched this initiative in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and are finalizing the housing there. We have established a relationship with the Director of Police, the Chief of Police, and the Deputy Director of the Housing Authority. In addition, we have received authorization from njstart.gov and the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, DVR, as an authorized employment service vendor. We have also successfully implemented a ReturningYouth.com house in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, in Monroe County. We have a home there with 3 post-incarcerated young men, Denzel.
Anyone out there that's struggling to find themselves, I recommend that you find someone as this program because I feel as if it can help you just like it helped me.
Julio.
It's a very good opportunity. It's a big opportunity, actually. I'm looking forward to this.
David.
Well, I like everything about this program that teaches me to stay out of trouble and stay focused on my career.
Along with a house manager, a case manager, and relationship manager. These young men are committed to transforming their lives to becoming productive citizens by enrolling themselves in this initiative. This initiative has established partnerships with several companies assisting us to create jobs for these individuals. Most recent partnership includes Windsor CDL Driving School in Linden, New Jersey. Here is Abiodun Oleawe.
I'm Abiodun Oyewole, and I am supporting Dr. Khanna's Returning Youth organization. And I think it is very important, it's very vital that young men who have been incarcerated have an opportunity to reshape their lives.
Here is Donna Hilton.
I served 27 years in New York State's maximum security prison for women. Programs like Dr. Khanna's Returning Youth is extremely important, especially for young adults.
Here is Benny Tillman.
When I heard about Dr. Khanna's program, I was very encouraged to think that America is blessed to have this program, Returning Youth. This is going to be something very beneficial for society. So I would highly encourage everyone to please join with us. This is a wonderful opportunity.
Ariana Ramsey is a young African-American woman from the inner city of Philadelphia, Ivy League student, a Team USA women's rugby team member, and in training for the 2021 Tokyo Olympics.
And here goes Ramsey. Ramsey, the college student, takes a pass from Alona Marr, and Alona Marr sets her up for a try. Ariana Ramsey dots down again. She's having quite a weekend.
I know some young adults who actually came out of incarceration. This is what this initiative is about. It's about giving back. As an Olympian, that's what I need to be doing.
In putting together the core team, we selected highly qualified individuals from diverse ethnic and professional backgrounds who have a desire to give back to society. Myself, Clem Yaboa, Micah Zemian, Willie Sanders, Jesse Levine, Saiko Islam, John Marks, Prahet Soni MD, and Eric Brayman MD are all joining Dr. Surajit Khanna. His team is dedicated to bringing a change to society by transforming post-incarcerated young adults to be great citizens by helping them recognize their own value as they re-enter society. Dr. Khanna and his team are dedicated to uplifting these young adults to their full potential and changing society's perception towards post-incarcerated individuals on the whole. In addition, we are also in the process of launching Harlem, New York, Brooklyn, New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Delaware, Montana, and Seattle, Washington.
I'm proud to be part of this initiative. My message to the young people coming out of incarceration is that do not let your period of incarceration define who you are.
We're transforming young post-incarcerated adults to productive lives for themselves, their families, and their community. Please go to ReturningYouth.com or call 302-746-2311. Let's make a difference for the future of this country. Thank you.
Why this needs to be taken, like why this initiative needs to be started nationwide. And that's just because they're alone, they're with their parents, their family abandons them, so they have no help. And then that's when they lose hope. And then that's when they either go back to doing what they were, or even worse, sometimes, committing suicide. So like those things happen and it's terrible. And so we need to stop that moving forward. Montana's recidivism rate itself is 42.2%. That's super high, and that actually just went up because of COVID. So that's also impacting that. As you see, most of them are drug related, but there's a number of other things involved. So what we want to offer Montana, or Hamilton specifically with our new office, is we want to create jobs, bring new businesses, have these places help us out, work for us. We want to open up, we open up safe havens, so they're going to have a place to come hang out, come meet with friends, meet new people, get involved within the community. Because that really will help change society's perspective. That's, what we really need to do. And we want to turn these people into mentors. Like a lot of them are super educated, but just are kind of shy because they look down on them. And so they don't really hustle that. And part of that is we just are doing like a Returning Youth Got Talent. And with that, we want to attract people in and have them showcase their talents nationwide. So these are our local operating board directors. We have Carrie Anderson, my mom. She's the county manager of Ravalli and Missoula County, just focusing on Ravalli right this second. Mark DuPont Trotter, he's in the back there. He owns Marcus Salon. He's a great guy. Casey Trahey, she's not here at the moment. She's running late. And then Susan, right there, just joined us. Thank you, guys. Dr. Khan is the founder, and then with that, Clem Yaboa, the president. Gary Sperano is the vice president. Raphael is the executive director. Mike Eisman, director of operations. Kevin Allen Skycheck, he's the director. He has his own podcast. He's the Kevin Allen Show. So he's been really taking a leap into this. It's so awesome. And John Marks, he's also a director. All right, we're going to have a few people speak with us today. Hopefully, it works. Go ahead, Clem.
Well, thank you, Valley. And I take this opportunity to thank my friends from the great state of Montana for coming in tonight to be part of this event. We appreciate that you have embraced the program and are helping us to move this along. First, we don't just see it as a program, we see this as a movement. And in this movement, we need every single person to be part of carrying this until we come to the final realization of the vision. Of course, remember, the vision is that all these post-incarcerated people will be returned into society. Well, tonight, I just want to emphasize one thing, and that is when we bring them out of incarceration, their freedom is meaningless unless it is linked with a pathway for realizing their dreams. Their freedom from physical incarceration is meaningless unless it is linked to a pathway at the end of which they will realize their dreams. See, we can always go back into history and remember all the things that we did right, the things that we did wrong. These young people went through a period where they were in physical incarceration. We now have to, again tonight, what I'm just going to emphasize again is that their freedom is meaningless unless it is linked with that pathway forward. We are going to help them to make new memories. This group that we have put together is going to help these young adults to make new memories. These new memories are going to replace the memories that they hold from the time of incarceration. We want to wipe away the old memories, and we want to be making new memories. But we need each and every one of you to help us along this path, to help them to make new memories. Welcome for aboard, and welcome for us to help make this a reality. Thank you. Well, whilst they're looking at that, I just want to add that in doing this, initially we were looking at young men. When we become very solid in the foundation of handling young men, we will also expand this program to take young women and assist them also along the path. So we are here to stay. We are here for the long haul. and we are going to make new memories. Thank you.
Raphael?
All right, all right, all right. Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Canna. Thank you, the team in Montana. It's very hard to go after Clem Yoboa, but I just want to bring some greetings to everyone that is participating, that is in attendance of this beautiful event. I really want to congratulate the team in Montana, especially Ms. Carrie and Valley for hosting such a great event. I just want to say that you guys are really becoming a trendsetter. I believe there are about 56 counties across the beautiful state of Montana. And Hamilton now is becoming a trendsetter. Hamilton now is really leading Dr. Canna's initiative effort to really help young incarcerated people through establishing this initiative in Hamilton. And through Hamilton, we're gonna spread it out throughout the whole state, providing great opportunities and being able to make a difference on young people that they might think that there is no light at the end of the tunnel. By establishing this initiative, we're gonna be able to provide opportunities, job opportunities. My main focus as executive director is to make sure that we will be able to connect to either local businesses or establish, create jobs, create opportunity, establish franchise or businesses, local businesses, which is gonna bring jobs opportunity to the local resident, including these young incarcerated people. And the goal, the long-term goal is in the future, if they would like to, they prefer, they'll be able to own their own business. I think we have the expertise, we have the team. As you can see, we have a lot of talent on the team, a group of seasoned, experienced, professionals that are willing to help and make sure that Dr. Canna's initiative will be established in every single county across the nation. I will repeat it once again, and I really want to congratulate the team in Hamilton, Montana, because you guys have become a trend setter. Now, from Hamilton, we're going to spread out this initiative all over the beautiful state of Montana. I hope to visit Hamilton sometime soon in the future and be able to connect with many of you and be able to continue contributing in a positive way to your community. And all we're asking for you is just to embrace the program, to support the program, to spread the word throughout the community, to tell your friends and your family about this particular program. And then the magic will automatically start happening. Our job behind the scene is to make sure that we have all the tools, all the steps, everything that is needed in order for us to provide a good quality program to young people as soon as they are released from jail. That's all I have for tonight. I wish you the best of the best. And thank you, Dr. Canna, once again, for allowing me to be part of this great opportunity and also to bring your initiative to the beautiful city of Hamilton in Montana. Thank you. We good?
Well, I think there's an open discussion here, and we're just looking for involvement of local public relations efforts. I think the work that Valley has done in Hamilton and Ravalli County has been phenomenal. We need your help. We want to reduce recidivism, and you can see that. Help us connect to local administrators in your counties. If you have anybody, we also like to get in contact with faith-based organizations. If there's a faith-based organizations, many of them are already involved with prisons and post-incarcerated youth, well, we'd like to connect with them because think about it, 3,142 counties in the United States, we need as much help as we can get. And we're excited to use all the avenues in the African-American community, in the Latinx community, in the faith-based community, and any other community that needs our help. So please become a volunteer, contact us if you have anyone else. We really appreciate what we've already accomplished in Hamilton. I think we should start a Broadway play called the Hamilton Returning Youth Initiative. Thank you, Dr. Connor.
I mean, one of the key facets of what we're doing is the job creation. Once we create jobs, the individuals, the participants will be able to focus a lot of their energies on doing something to help us improve the economy. Now, when the local economies are improved, we will start to see that there will be lesser and lesser need because crime will also go down. So there will be lesser
Anyways,
and lesser.
You tell him to stop. We're out there in the community.
Okay, so that there'll be lesser need for individuals to commit crimes which will send them back to jail. In that process, we
That will
reduce
actually, like, the more help we can
recidivism.
get, the more it'll change the perspective on these individuals.
No. Too much technology.
Of the truth, filled with abuse, and everywhere there's danger. How long can this go on? When will the light I see? I know I must be strong to last through my journey, yeah, to last through my journey, yeah. Time will arrive when we must decide to get off the ride and stop going through these changes. We must prepare and learn how to care, for soon we'll be there where our lives won't be in danger. And when the light is clear, oh, how beautiful I will be to know that I've been here and made it through my journey. Yeah.
That's a short snippet from a friend of ours, Abiodun Olewe, who is credited as being the founder of RAP, him and his group. Pretty interesting. So Sharon Miller. Sharon, are you there? So I know Sharon has, please check on the QR code slip on your table. Sharon Miller is the director of marketing. She is doing some phenomenal things for us. We're rebranding all of our websites, repurposing them. We're launching Returning Dreams, because what we are doing is returning young post-incarcerated adults back to the dream they had in their heart from the time they were first born. And we want to let them have the dreams they want. And you can't do that unless you have financial support. So we're going to be giving them the financial support they need so they can get on their feet. But we're not asking, we're not taking from the community, we're bringing. With the help of all the people on our team, we're going to be bringing new businesses to a town, to your town, new tax revenue, new businesses, new jobs. So, so that's what we're doing for the post-incarcerated youth. Now, Sharon is, if you just show her, does she have some slides? I'll walk you through her slides. I'm sorry, she's having some difficulty. Well, thank you for support. Sharon, I'm sorry I couldn't share everything you're doing. I know you're doing so much. Listen, we've got a $10,000 grant every month from Google. Phenomenal, $10,000 for Google Ads. So we'll be putting ads out. And guess what? Please think about going to ReturningYouth.com and donating. ReturningYouth.com, we'd appreciate that. And please join us every Friday for our radio show. Yes, Dr. Khanna. So we appreciate everybody's time. Clem, you're fantastic. Also, Raphael, Priya, we appreciate you, and Valley. I think they're on mute over there, so I'm just trying to fill in the time here. And I'm sorry for Sharon's technical difficulties.
Well, sorry for all the technical difficulties again. Hopefully you all got the message, what we're trying to do. And I know this is a very cozy group, and I love it. A cozy town, cozy group. And this initiative I was really thrilled. And during the ribbon cutting ceremony, we had a lot of people. They really showed the support, especially everybody from the Chamber of Commerce came, and it was really great. Okay, I really appreciated it. I really want to thank all of you, especially to Kelly, who's leading this initiative here in the state, in 2 districts, 2 counties, as Valley mentioned about it, and also in Hamilton. And really thank you, Susan. Thanks, Maud, for joining the local board so that we can take it to the next level. Today is the first day we are starting. We had the ribbon cutting, so please bring everybody here. Tell the world. So wherever you see that post-incarcerated individuals are having difficulties, please don't let them do whatever they are doing or were doing in the past. Bring it to this group, let them handle it, because we know exactly how to handle it. You saw the whole purpose of giving you this whole presentation was to let you guys know that we are for real, and we have a secure team, experts team. We have medical directors, we have psychologists, we have lawyers. So all these things are existing. So we are going to roam to every state, every county. And this has to be done. Like Valley in the presentation was telling about, this was in an act since 1974. Even at the time, Valley wasn't even born. So this act was going on since 1974. What happened? Nothing happened. So let's not point fingers at the government or the politicians or different people. We are responsible for our own country. We are responsible for our own community. So we have to step up and we have to move forward with it. And that's the reason this is the, I think, I can, don't put me on that, But this is the only initiative in United States which is functioning without any government funding or any grant or anything. We are self-funded and we are going to keep like this and try to address as many as post-incarcerated individuals, especially young. We are focusing more between 18 and 30 years old, because that's when they want to change their life. That's when they want to go and do something in their life. So we are encouraging all of you to support us in any shape or form. Again, thank you very much, and I really want to thank you, Kelly. Thank Valley. They are been very wonderful. I would not be in Montana without them. So this is a beautiful town. I love this town. And today we met the mayor. He's a very nice young individual. Came from New York, and he fell in love with Montana, and he's now in Montana. So only one thing I say, don't fall in love with me too much, because I want to go to all the 50 states. But I need all of you. I need to love all of you. Why? Because you need to show the love to all the post-incarcerated individuals. That's the thing which they're lacking. They don't want handouts. They don't want money. They don't want, pad. All they want is love and care, which they're not getting it. And we need to really do that. So again, thank you. We're going to open for open chit chat, discussion, anything. I hope you all are enjoying your meal. Any question? Kelly is there. Now we have, I don't see Casey yet or CJ yet. We have Mark. We have Susan. They're all successful in professional individuals. So please reach out to them. And also would like to thank Al for giving the support from the day one from the Chamber of Commerce. The only thing we want to tell Al and his good wife that both of you need to start traveling to all the 50 states. Because you all will be the advocate for this initiative, because we are the safe harbor, the safe haven, which we started here, needs to go every 50 states, 3,142 counties. So I'll give you guys a break, only go to 50 counties in 50 states. Again, thank you again. Thank you very much. And thank you all of you, those who joined on the Zoom. And thank you, Claim. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, Priya, who is kind of monitoring the whole thing. And thanks, Sharon, who had difficulties. All these individuals I just named, they are right now in the video you saw, our first home in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. We are now, we had a trial run for last couple of few months. Now we're going to have a groundbreaking in a few weeks. So that's why all the team is there. They're trying to make sure that the Monroe County is one of the top, I don't know exactly, 10 or 20 counties in the country has more recidivism. Okay, so that's why we chose Monroe County. And that's one of, another reason is that's where very first time in that county, Monroe County is close to where Poconos Island, Poconos are. That's where, Biden, President Biden, who is right now the president, he started his political career there and he was born there. So so we wanted to say that, how bad this recidivism is there in the county, we want to help them. Again, thank you again.
Any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
I know somebody who might get busted out of jail. Do you do that?
I mean, we can't really bust people out of jail, but we can certainly help them when they get out.
You know this stuff.
Mm-hmm. We can chat later. Any other questions?
So could you explain again how this is funded? I mean,
will there be local fundraisers that have to be done, or is this all done corporately, or how does that work?
So right now it's self-funded, and bringing in new businesses, we will be partners with us, so that also will help.
I don't know where the lights are.
I make there in the corner. Oh, we're mine yet.
Well,
Right there in our behind you.
no, it didn't. It did just turn on that one.
So can we hear the questions?
It looks like he disconnected.
No, I think Priya disconnected.
No,
She's
Priya's
back.
still here.
Priya's still there.
Dr. Khanna disconnected?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good question. All right, guys, anything else? Great job. I mean, this is really, it's taking off like a rocket.
No, that was excellent what they did out there.
Yeah, definitely.
And Rafael, you said something. You said that they are trendsetters, and this is really a standard that we now need to emulate. We need to copy. Because the way of making the project known through events like this, they don't need to be huge events, but if we can do these little events all over the place in the community, then we're getting what we need from the community.
I definitely agree. I mean, kudos to Vali, her mom, and the team, the way they put it off. I mean, I'm very impressed. I mean, I wasn't really expecting so much going on. Plus, to organize also 2 events the same day, I mean, it's a very huge endeavor.
I mean, and part of it shows their commitment and dedication to the project.
Yeah.
What we're looking for is that in each community, we might find teams like that who are committed and dedicated. So, wherever we go, we are looking for that type of commitment. And I know that we are still streaming, so
we're still
whoever is hearing this,
yes, we are still streaming.
yes, we're looking for that level of dedication. And when these people are set free, physical incarceration, the next stage is the mental incarceration. So what we are doing is to set them free from mental incarceration. Beyond mental incarceration is also what we call economic incarceration of the community. So by creating jobs in the community, by removing crime, then we are also removing the economic incarceration that the various communities are facing. So there's a various stages of incarceration, and we really are committed to making America, a great place to live. It's not just a name. We just want the American dream and a great place to live. So if
That's
the
a good
young men
place.
can have their dreams and the society can have a great place to live, why not?
That's great. That's a good place to end here. Thank you, Clem. Thank you, Raphael. Priya, thank you. Remember, ReturningYouth.com, ReturningYouth.com. Tomorrow, we have our radio show at 3 o'clock, Twitter.com, Connor, FOR Youth. And thank you all, and good day.
Thank you. Good night.